Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys feel fired up for this one. Today we're going to be talking, by the way, I just got out of the shower, this is why we still have like that, okay? We're going to be talking about an update that is going to happen after this one right now, as far as I believe. So, this Saturday we have the Infinity Castle, Demon Castle, Fire Castle. It's a castle, I think, and it's a lot of fire. We talked about it in the previous episodes. I'm really excited for it. Can't wait, actually. And yeah, we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the update that is actually going to be a little bit further on than that, like a week later or two maximum, I would say. That's what Zoot actually has told me. And we're going to talk about the mounts. Now, this was something that we kind of came up with. Well, not really came up with, but we had a live stream, and Zoot was in the live stream, and we were all asking for mounts and cosmetics, right? And he said that he had an idea that he wanted to bring a dragon named Kaisel into the game from solo leveling. I have a little bit of lore, hopefully lore accurate info on the dragon. If you haven't seen it, this might actually spoil the show for you, so be careful. If you don't want to be spoiled, then don't. Yeah, continue from this point on. But I'm going to show you the animation first and what the dragon actually is going to look like. I actually checked online, and I got to tell you, this dragon looks amazing. It looks really, really cool. So there it is right now. I'm going to be putting it down here, and we're going to start it from the beginning again. So this is what the dragon is going to look like. I'm just going to like full screen it as good as I possibly can, like that. And holy smokes, this dragon looks insane. I mean, you still kind of see the development, the bones, like it was rigged probably, right? You see the rigs in there, and damn, even the animation here, what actually Zoot sent me here looks insane. Right now, I do think it is a little bit big. You can see that there's like this landing pad where you usually spawn, the spawning pad, and compared to people, I think it's still way too big. I mean, you can't release it in that size, but you know, scaling it down, I don't think is an issue. I also don't know how you will obtain it yet. This was just literally a little bit of a sneak on the animations that Zoot has given us here, and I think this is this looks insane, looks incredible, and it looks actually really lore accurate as well. I did look up Kaisel on Google, and it really looks like the dragon, man. It looks absolutely insane. So why don't we just read a little bit into the lore here, just a little bit to see what that dragon actually does. For the people out there that actually watched solo leveling, please confirm if this is actually correct or not, but I'm just gonna read it. So in solo leveling, Kaisel is a wyvern. Wyvern, is that how you say it? I don't know. Originally owned by Baran, the Demon King. After Sung Jin-woo defeats Baran, during the Demon Castle arc, he extracts Kaisel's shadow using his Shadow Monarch powers. Kaisel becomes one of Jin-woo's loyal shadow soldiers and serves mainly as his personal flying mount. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? Because that mount here in the game would actually exactly serve as that purpose. I personally, myself, if I would put it on how to obtain it, it would be nice if you could defeat it, or at least defeat Baran the Demon King, so we can actually have like a small, maybe 3% chance of actually getting the mount like we have with the Igris boss, so we can actually get the flying mount. That would be my kind of thing that I would like, because it would also give us more opportunities to, you know, end game in this game, so to speak. That's why I think that would be nice. Having a flying mount opens up a lot of possibilities in Solo Hunters. We could actually have maps in the sky where we could fly to, and we could continue battling up there. There could be a whole different world, a little bit like there are other games like Tab Simulator where you have to jump all the way to other worlds. This kind of, you know, being able to fly in the game kind of opens up a lot of interesting things and a lot of interesting routes. You can actually also add some mini games, some rings you can fly through that is going to give us some, you know, gems once we actually get it done. You could technically even start races, and like, I don't know, there's a lot of things that go through my mind that when I hear flying mount in a game, that kind of like gets me going, where I go like, damn, that actually has a big room of opportunities that we can have in this game. Anyways, let me finish the sentence here. I'm gonna finish what he says. So while not the strongest shadow in his army, Kaisel symbolizes Jin-woo's rise in power, marking the moment he gains dominance over even demon royalty. There we go. Okay, so that would be kind of cool. What kind of things could we technically... Wait, what is this? Huh? Is that supposed to be water? Why is that... That looks broken. Is the map broken? What the hell? How the... What happened? Wait, is that because my... Wait, hold on. Wait, the graphics are all the way up. Why is the floor cracked? Wait, let me screenshot this. I gotta show this to Zoody Moody or someone. I don't know why the floor is cracked right now. You can't see it because you see my thingy. There you go. So yeah, the floor is cracked. That is so weird. Let me just message him. Floor cracked. I don't know. I know that he's been working on a little bit of map extensions and some ideas with what you could do technically. Oh, look at that. We can like literally see the subways here. He's been working on some interesting things. He's been sending me some stuff. I don't know if I could show this yet. I'm not gonna do it without having the green light. But the stuff that I've seen looks actually really insane. I messaged him and I said, dude, that is actually a great idea. You should bring that into the game. But this floor crack is so weird. Wait, he's like, is that the main game? Yeah, main game. Yeah, main game. I'm gonna send him another screenshot. Hold on. Because that's weird. I don't know why. Basketball court near the spawn. So I sent him this. This is weird. I don't know why the floor cracked here. This is a like it continues all the way down here too. Damn. But you don't fall through it though. So yeah. Anyways, wait, I'll tell him you can join me if you want, then TP to me. Yeah, interesting. I like the idea of the dragon. First of all, the dragon looks absolutely amazing. It looks stunning. It looks really, really good. I looked at, like I said already, on Google what it looks like, and it looks very close to what it already looks like. I mean, it looks really insane, really, really nice. I enjoy it. Overall, the idea of flying mounts and cosmetics in the game can open up a whole variety of new content. For example, you know, also endgame content, especially endgame content for you know, if you want to keep the game as less pay to win as possible, cosmetics is always the way. And we can see it by a lot of games that cosmetics work. You know, people are interested in limited items and cosmetics, maybe even at one point an economy. So I think that's actually a really, really good idea. And like I said, when you have the flying mount and you're going to be able to go through the skies and actually, like, you know, be able to visit different things. This could technically be an endgame thing where you could fly through the sky. Now, I don't know if solo leveling has anything like that, if that is lore accurate or not. Probably not, but having things in the sky is always pretty cool. Let's just make a season 3 on our own. Like, you know, it doesn't matter. I think it's a cool way. I think it's a cool way of doing it. As state of now, today is going to be the update. It is Saturday today. I'm not so sure with the live stream. I think I will be doing it. I'm not entirely sure yet. It depends on how much is going on, you know, in general, how much is going on and what's been happening. Let me actually see when the update is going to be. Hold on a second. I'm gonna just quickly swap back to my face, otherwise you have a stale image there. Let's go and take that away. Thank you very mucho grande. I'm gonna just quickly check when that update is gonna be at my time, because they always have really funky times that it's being pushed, and then suddenly, without even knowing, I'm gonna do a live stream for like, I don't know, 4 hours like last time. It was like 5 hours, right? It was insane. Anyways, so there we go. We got the let's check. There we go. So 9 p.m. I mean, it's a fair time. It's not a bad time. As state of now, I would say I will be doing it. I will be live streaming it, but we'll see later on. I haven't live streamed in a while now. It's been 2 weeks probably. So yeah, let's see. Maybe you're gonna be around. Maybe it's a time where you can, maybe it's a time where you can't. I'm definitely going to be there. I'm pretty sure. You know, I always say I don't know, but in the end I end up streaming. I haven't actually missed one stream yet, so we'll be probably doing it. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. A little bit of a shorter video here today. I think, how much we got? Yeah, 9:24. Oh, that's okay. Let me know in the comment section below, man. Always, your guys' interaction always helps me grow on this channel. I love doing this. This is my dream. This is something that I want to do, and you can help me fulfill that by commenting, pushing it, and sharing, and maybe even subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Here you will get all of the, their projects, news, upcoming ideas, and leaks. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good bye. Have a goodbye. Have a goodbye. That's how far I am with my brain. Have a goodbye. Well, have a goodbye then. Peace.